Hey, what is up everyone? The LDB is back at it again, coming at you today with another Outriders video, and today we are going to be taking a look at my improved Seismic Quake build. This has some crazy survivability as well as putting out some amazing numbers. Definitely stronger and more tankier than my first version, so as always, I hope you enjoy and find this video helpful. If you do, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button, subscribe for future content if you are new to the channel, and be sure to drop a comment down there below. So, let's take a look at this.
Artillery support incoming!
Coast looks clear. That's one of our pods. And naturally it's landed on the insurgents side. Can't let that happen. Remember that freak I fought last time? The one who nearly buried me alive?
Am I gonna have to dig you out of the rubble again?
Not this time.
He's so blessed. The podcast.
Great! Then, out of curiosity, can you explain to me why that
Alright everyone, so I hope you enjoyed that. Now let's check out this class tree really quick, get a couple things out of the way, and we will move on to the good stuff. So pretty straightforward on this, nothing too crazy, very similar to how I had my last Quake build set up, and you know, we're basically going to be focusing on cooldowns as much as possible. That is my main tip for you. Get cooldowns wherever you can, that way you can spam those skills as much as possible. Then I actually took off my resistance piercing here and then down at the end here, and I went ahead and spec'd into this one right here, Stone Circle. Extend the distance considered to be close range by an additional 4 meters. So that's going to help you with the close range damage as well as how you actually heal, because every close range kill heals you 24% of your max health. So if you can push out what is considered close range, that's going to help you out a lot. And then I went ahead and spec'd into this one right here. Increase your armor by 7% for each enemy in close range. So this one's going to be helping you out with the armor. This one's going to be helping you out with your damage and healing, actually. And it's been working out awesome. But when you get really rushed by a whole bunch of ads, like on Frontline, for instance, like your armor goes through the roof. I really don't even pay attention to my life bar anymore, because it doesn't really ever drop down past maybe halfway at best, but then you hit the Quake a couple times and it all comes rushing back. So, you know, pretty straightforward on this, guys. Definitely tried this one out, and now let's get on to the skills. Okay, so moving on to these skills here, pretty much what you would expect: Earthquake, Golem, and then Gravity Leap. Not necessarily in that order. I usually hit him with a Golem and then Quake him, or you can hit him with the Golem, hit him with the Gravity Leap to kind of stun him back a little bit, and then hit him with the Earthquake. Pretty much after that, not very many people are going to be standing, and it has been awesome. Point being also, we have a pretty low cooldown on all of them, 6.7 seconds for the Earthquake. Golem is only 15.7 seconds, so that's pretty good, and then the Gravity Leap is every 11.8 seconds. So, you know, just spam those skills as much as possible, and you will be doing just fine. I promise you that. Alright everyone, so here we go, on to the good stuff. Now as you can see over here, base firepower 82.8k, so we're really not going to be using our weapons at all unless it's just to shoot and reload. But other than that, our anomaly power is at 130,000 base. Our health is at 25.8k. I'd have to say that's pretty good. And our armor is 136,000. That is pretty good for an anomaly build. And then you got to think we're running Golem too. That's going to negate 65% of incoming damage. So we're pretty tanky. We're definitely pretty tanky. Now on to the weapons here. Just what you would expect. You got a Death Shield with Weapon Life Leech, Healing Received, Close Range Damage, and it has Fortress with Moaning Winds on it. Shoot, reload, shoot, reload. That's how I'm doing it with this. Same thing with the Anemoy. I have Moaning Winds with Fortress on that as well, so it's basically the same weapon. We're just, again, shooting to reload and then just swap back, and we can do that every 8 seconds, doing a whole lot of damage. Definitely helps out a lot. Alright everyone, so enough chit chat blah blah blah, let's get on to the gear pieces here, and we will start right here with the headgear. The cranium of the lost creature comes with anomaly power, cooldown reduction, and skill life leech with power assimilation already on it. Boost your anomaly power by 11,000 for each elite present on the battlefield. Absolutely amazing right there. So basically, like I was showing in the gameplay on Frontline, whenever you see all of those elites come out and rush you, and you see all of those red skulls on the mini-map, that's a great thing. That is an awesome thing, because each one of them equals 11,000. So basically, say you have 4 or 5 elites coming up to you, you know, that's an extra 44 to 55,000 anomaly power boost. I will definitely take that all day. It will help you just wipe everybody that much faster. And then it gets even better down here with Captain Hunter on there. Increases your damage against elites by 25%. So elites are going to be doing 2 things for me: giving me anomaly power and giving me more damage towards them. So pretty straightforward on that. I've been loving this helmet. I was using the Marshall's helmet before with Captain Hunter and Life Absorption for the gravity leap to get some heal back, but I realized that you really don't need that heal. So, I just went ahead and tried this one out, and it has been working out awesome. Definitely give it a shot. Okay, so moving on to the upper armor here, the Seismic Commander armor comes with anomaly power, status power, cooldown reduction, and I went ahead and put Blood Shock on there for Earthquake. Inflicts bleed on enemies damaged by the skill. Now that is a key component because if we take a look at the bottom here, what the Seismic Commander set actually does for us, it increases damage towards enemies with bleed by 50%. So, with all the anomaly power, all the things that we got going on this build, it's going to be 50% stronger to anybody that is bleeding, and that Earthquake, as soon as they get hit by that first one, they're bleeding, the next two are really going to put them down. And then I went ahead and paired that with Earth's Legacy, increases the skill's range by 60%, so you can hit them from quite a distance. My thing is, I like to line everybody up as much as possible, and then just let them all have it at once. It's been working out awesome, guys. Definitely try this thing out. Alrighty, so onto the lower armor here, the Seismic Commander legs. Comes with anomaly power, status power, cooldown reduction, and it already has tainted blood on it. So we're going to be pushing that damage to bleed through the roof. This one right here increases the damage to enemies afflicted with a bleed by 25%. Then I went ahead and made it even worse, put Bloody Boost on there, and boost the damage to anybody afflicted with bleed by another 15%. And then you got to think again, the set bonus is going to give us an extra 50% damage to anybody that's bleeding. So you can just kind of mop everybody up as soon as you hit them with that first Quake and they start bleeding. Then the next two, they typically are not standing for. I mean, the vast majority of them, unless it's an elite or something like that, you can just blow through content, and I have been loving it. Alright, so moving on to the gloves here. Nothing too crazy, just some purple ones that have some anomaly power, close range damage, and cooldown reduction on them. I was really focusing on the anomaly power and cooldown reduction, and the close range damage at first I was kind of wishing was maybe some skill life leech or something like that, but at the same time, we're doing so good on the survivability side of things that we really don't need it. And if you remember, on the class tree, we're going to be expanding what is considered close range damage, so I went ahead and just left it on there, and actually it has been helping out. Face tanking those bosses, you get right up to them, and you get that extra damage up. Gotta love that. Makes them that much softer. And these came with Ground Crush already on them for Earthquake. That increases the skill's base damage by 84,000, so I figured, hey, that's a pretty nice damage up right there. I'm going to go ahead and leave it. Really can't go wrong with that, right? And then I went ahead and put Asunder on there for Earthquake. Using the skill permanently reduces the armor of affected enemies by 20%, so if they get hit with that Quake, they're going to be that much softer. Like I said, get up close and use that close range damage on them. Make them fall. Alright, so moving on to the final piece here, the Seismic Commander boots. These come with max health on them. I really wish that was anomaly power, but at the same time, having that extra health on there definitely does help you out with your survivability, so you know what? I'm okay with it. Our numbers are still through the roof, and, this extra survivability is definitely going to help you with those bosses. This also comes with status power, skill life leech on there, and with second Quake for Earthquake. The skill can be activated one more time before triggering cooldown, and then I went ahead and put extra Quake on there, so you can activate it one more time before a cooldown. So right there, you get 3 Earthquakes on one piece. Gotta love that. So other than that, guys, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed and found this video helpful. If you did, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, and be sure to drop a comment down there below. So until next time, guys, I hope you take it easy. Be safe out there. I will see you then. Later.